Hey, good morning, everybody. I just wanted to post a small segment here to talk about um, things in the society that have gone by the wayside, such as, for example, manners, knowing when to say, things that you should say, like knowing when to say hello to people, speak with them, talk to them, say yes, please, thank you. Old world beliefs and old world manners that have totally gone by the wayside. And here's the deal. These old world manners, there's a reason that they're here, and they have been here, and they have withstood the test of time, really. And what's happening is, with technology and people being so into their stuff, their technology, their things, not being so socially involved with people, what has happened is they become disconnected to people in their lives. Okay, not just their family members and people they don't know how to communicate, and people. Not just their family members, but people in society, okay? Like everyday people, everything from driving on the road to putting people's lives in danger to not coming from your heart, really, is what this is all about, okay? So there is a code of ethics, so to speak, of having good manners that has gone like fucking out the door, okay? And there's a big problem with that. People are not honoring, respecting, coming from love when they speak with anybody and everybody in their lives, whether it is people in their families, people in outside society, in businesses. They are just not doing this anymore. And this is a huge problem. And people like, well, I don't care. People think, well, I just care about me. And really, whether it's done consciously, where you know that you're doing it, or subconsciously, the bottom line is, okay, if you don't honor people from your heart in the healthiest, best way, along with yourself, it creates some kind of discord or unwell in your life. Okay, so if you see, let's say, to give you some examples, if you see people on the street and you say hi to them and they don't say hi to you, okay, they totally either they're busy on their phone, they're not paying any attention to you, they didn't notice you, whatever their stuff is. The right thing to do if you see people on the street is to honor them by acknowledging them. Hey, and if they don't acknowledge you back, you let it go and you move on. Okay, all right. However, right, and that's doing the right thing from love. Okay, all right. So if they do not honor you and you see that, you let it go, you ask God why that happened. If you have the time to explore this and you want to explore it so you can better understand what's going on here. Are you giving too much where you shouldn't be giving, or are you just honoring them from a place of love because you're coming from your heart and it's the right thing to do from love, to say, I see you there, hello, and a nice greeting, and move on from a good-mannered, healthy love space within your heart. Okay? All right, this is, oh, looks like my phone took a little dive, which is really funny. Okay, so the other thing is about manners and things like that is that I want to say is, if they don't acknowledge you and you say hi to them and you see the same person and they continuously don't acknowledge you, then you have to say, okay, something is unwell here, and then you let it go and you don't honor them. And the reason you don't is because why? Because they're not honoring you. And that's okay. It's not from a mean place. It's from a place of love for you. If they cannot equally respect and honor you in the healthiest, best way, you will feel it. They won't do it in threes especially. Remember, threes, okay? So three is the charm. Three is a really big message in this reality. It doesn't mean that no other numbers work, but if it happens three times, you're out. So you don't expend your energy, your love energy, heart space, to honor somebody else who consistently does not honor you. Okay, so the right thing to do from love is to acknowledge people and honor them and move on. It's kind of like, do you ever see animals in nature? Spirit's showing me a vision here. They're showing me animals in nature. If a lion sees a deer, or a lion sees an antelope, let's say, and they notice each other, they look at each other, they take a moment and they honor each other in a respect place of love from nature. The antelope says, I see you. I see you're there, and I'm going to give you the space that you need. And the lion says, I see you. I respect you equally, and same thing happens with elephants, any and all animals. They notice each other's presence. There will usually be a pause. I see you, you know? So it's the same kind of thing. As crazy as this may sound, it really is the truth, okay? So even nature honors and respects each other. And when they don't, that's when the chaos begins. So if you don't honor and respect people from a place of love, and this is where old world manners come in, okay? Because this is part of that. And this is where the core of this comes from the beginning of time. Learning to respect people, honor their space, come from love. When you don't do that in your life, something as simple as this will come back and kick your ass in some way, shape, or form. Sit down and take a look at your life. Where are you not honoring others, or where you're not honoring others means that others are not honoring you. So when you don't get the respect, the honor, the whatever it is that you want or you think you deserve, right? Or that you should be getting, and you're wondering why that's not happening in your life, sit down and take a look at you, because little things like this are definitely your best factors to see what is going on with you in your soul, where you're not honoring people. Okay, what does it really take? 5 seconds to acknowledge somebody and honor them from love, right? Are you so ignorant that you can't do that? Think about that. Really? Right? Okay, but remember, there's two sides to that coin, and that positive, healthy energy agreement. Okay, another thing that I see also happening is people do not know how to say please and thank you. Okay, they do not know how to be appreciative. They do not know how to say please. There's a reason these things are out here. They're all forms of gratefulness. Be grateful for everything you have, everything you are, things people do for you. Somebody gives you something, they don't have to give you shit. Be honorable, be thankful, be grateful, honor them from a place of love. So if somebody offers you, hey, would you like to have dinner at my house? Or would you like a soda? Or do you need a ride? Please, please, and thank you. Thank you for the ride. Say please and thank you. And rebuild what we're lacking in this society from love, because this goes a long way to raising the vibration out here, as well as raising your vibration in you and in your soul. When we do the right thing from love, and we recognize when people do good things for us, people recognize when we do good things for them. And good things across the board happen in law of universe for all of us. Okay? And this is just one way we work together. Let me just send here a message on my phone. Never fails. Whenever I do these segments, somebody's always calling me. Okay. Okay. So remember that. Coming from love with manners, people say, oh, that's just old school, old world stuff. Oh, no, it's not. Every single thing you do affects your reality in some way, shape, or form, and in every area, in every way. Okay. It's like a grain of salt on the beach. Okay. We think that it's just one piece of a million and it doesn't matter. Oh, yes, it does. Everything matters, because the very things that you're not grateful for, and you're not thankful for, such as saying thank you and saying please, and honoring. Please is a form of honoring somebody for bringing you that stuff, and saying, and also thank you. It's a part of the thank you process. Okay, so it's a part of being grateful. Okay, so the more we do this in our lives, the more we teach others how to do this, the more great things happen for us, as well as the collective consciousness, because we're working together to change the world, and we raise the vibration. So please and thank you and saying hello, all of these things work together from love. Work together from love to create your best life for you. Okay, because here's the deal: if you're not grateful, if you don't say thank you and please, where are you not grateful in your life? And where are you not getting people who are grateful for you? Where are you not getting the honor and the respect you need? And where is it not happening? So you really, all of this stuff is so intertwined in everything that you are, and here you are, and here we all are, thinking this is just practical manners. This really means nothing. No, it means everything. Coming from love in the simplest little things, such as greeting, acknowledging people, doing the right thing. What is the right thing? The right thing from love. And the right thing is to say hey to people. The right thing is to say please. The right thing is to say thankful. Is to say thank you, and to be grateful, and honor and respect. This is about integrity as well. And the same thing is true in business. So many people today in businesses all over the place, they're not honoring the customer. Oh my gosh, goodness, we're having a crazy day with my falling phone here. So they're not honoring the customer, okay? And that's a really big problem. They're not. And when you don't honor the customer, it's going to affect your business, and it comes back to you not only on a personal level, but it comes back to you on a big business level. If you come from love, you will do infinitely better business-wise and in all areas of your life, in all that you are. It can't happen. It can't not happen that way, because that's how the law of the universe works. Okay, so. When my phone falls like this, I'm going to probably leave this on the phone. And the reason is because this is spirit telling me we're breaking through boundaries. When things fall over, things break, things don't go right. This is just part of the whole process of raising your vibration, okay? And it tells you that you're growing spiritually, okay? This is like, and this is crazy. This is like, hold on a sec. It's like 3 calls. Three fallings, right? 3, the number of God. Remember that. Okay, so I'm a little crooked here, I think, but we're working to fix that. Okay, so again, in business and in all practices, be honorable, have good manners, say thank you, say hello. Do the right thing from love. If you have a policy, you stand by that policy. But remember, your policies must be governed from love. There used to be a saying where the customer is always right. Now, I don't always agree with that or employ that, because everything with law of universe is about love. If the customer is always right, is that really coming from the best place of love, of God's honest, unconditional love, truth, and wisdom? Absolutely not. However, what is right and is the healthiest is coming from that place. The best place of God's honest, unconditional love, truth, and wisdom in businesses and in every area of your life. So you honor people. You respect them. You don't just say, well, fuck you, this is my business, and too bad for you because this is mine. I mean, and that's the attitudes that I see out here all the time, or they're not really telling you the truth. Like, I had one phone company is like, oh yeah, we're going to give you a new phone and you paid for this insurance, right? And they tell me that, and then they send me an old broken phone. I'm like, wait a minute, this isn't coming from the best place of love, truth, and wisdom. I sent their damn phone back. I canceled their insurance. Why? Because that's why. It's not coming from the best place of love, truth, and wisdom. You don't employ, I'm not going to employ anybody who tells me that I get a new cell phone by buying their insurance and then doesn't send me that. That's not doing the right thing from love. You do what you say, whether it's in business. And this is all part of manners. This is all part of integrity. This is all part of who you need to be in your core soul with love energy. It's all part of that. You pick and choose ultimately who and what you want to be and what you want to do. But old world manners have been around for centuries, and there's a reason for that. It's all about integrity. It's all about boundaries. It's all about honoring. Just like showing up at somebody's house. You don't show up unannounced. You call them. You make appointments. You honor your appointments. This is all part of that stuff. Honoring from a place of love and integrity for yourself and them and all, and having boundaries. This is all part of all of these good manners. So remember, see if you can't start saying please and thank you and honoring people and respecting people and having the healthiest, best boundaries for yourself and others for love and from love, because that's the best way to be. It raises your vibration. All right, and the vibration of all, okay? And it raises the collective consciousness as well. And it teaches others how to come from love, okay? And by not doing this, it affects every area in your life. Remember that. No matter how small, in business, personal, family matters, your own personal stuff. Everything that you do, RB, say, do, and create, comes from your soul and affects everything that you are and the collective consciousness. And it all works simultaneously together. So I wish that you have, for you, the best manners, the best way to be from love. And if you want that, thank you, God, for me actually having those manners, having that integrity, having those best boundaries, the best integrity, the best honor, the best respect, the best manners. Because really, if you're not in that space, you're doing yourself a disservice. Is that who you want to be? Is that what you want for you? All right, so think about that. Love to all. Ask God for the best manners, the best boundaries, the best love energy that you can be, and all of these gifts for you. And then you say, thank you, God, for that for me, and you change everything. The second you ask, you start to change all those things. And teach others. Teach your children this. Teach everybody this. Because really, it's super important. Affects every area. And don't you want your kids, too, to be the best them they came here to be? All right, have a great day.